What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, if you want to talk about media personalities or models, how can I say this? People who have absolutely, in my honest opinion, no sort of talent. I'd have to say Drea Michelle is up there. I mean, she checks all the boxes of being able to achieve nothing. Firstly, she's super attractive. That I'll give her. She came out on Basketball Wives. She was in like a film. I mean, but for the most part, you know her for being like super attractive and having a jiggly booty. Okay. She has 2 kids, I believe by 2 different men, never married, 38 years old. She's a, constant IG model in the game. But people look up to her, most notably because of her body, all right? And she was on the Shade Room, and people want to know if she had some work done. Again, this is me saying like, I think she's extreme no talent. But let me play that clip here, and then we're gonna come back.
So when you say you had a little help, a little enhancement, have you had, like, what work have you had done? Or have you had work done?
That is a good question.
Because I'm intrigued.
Okay. There's a lot of misconception about the work that I have had done.
Okay, because people think you have a BBL.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't have a BBL.
Okay.
I've never said this before, by the way.
Oh, exclusive.
Okay. So I'm on my second boob job.
Okay. Why a second one?
Because the first ones were way too big and they were old. They were 10 years old. I got them removed. I got a lift. And then I got a smaller implant in. And then as far as the BBL goes, I've never gotten a BBL.
Okay.
As far as the general public knowing who I am, I came out on a TV show in 2011. Mm-hmm. Okay. In 2013, 10 years ago, I got butt shots.
Okay.
1 round, the most mildest thing you could get. Because it was set up to get multiple. It was like you do a little bit and then you can get more and more and more. You can stack it up, whatever. The illegal kind, the ghetto kind,
Were you scared?
No.
Why illegal?
I mean,
you could afford it, no?
I don't think it was about the price. I think it was just about
what they would give you.
Who can do it and who had the track record of being able to do it. Okay. And I trusted the person who did it. And
were you happy with the results?
I was very happy with it. The world is happy with the results. The world still can't figure it out.
Okay.
But I've only touched my butt 1 time.
Okay.
Very mild. Since then, I've had a kid. Since then, I've gained 12 pounds naturally. So everything is just naturally filling in.
Okay.
Since people have seen me on TV, but I've only touched my actual butt 1 time. And no, it wasn't because I took fat from my stomach and put it into my butt. Fast forward to, the last 2 years, I was totally against lipo. And then I was like, I'm going to try it.
Okay, so you tried lipo.
So I tried it. I went to the best in the business. I'm not going to say his name because...
Cut the check.
Because I paid in full and it was high. But if you know, you know. But I did get a little bit of lipo on my stomach.
Okay.
Happy with it, but then because I was so thin in the stomach, I had a little bit of sagging. So I went to another doctor, great doctor. His name had been dropped on my page before because he did a little deal with me, which I appreciate. But I got a reverse tummy tuck, which is where instead of pulling your skin down towards your vagina, they pull it up underneath your boobs. Really happy with that.
Okay.
I was so thin and my skin was kind of baggy from removing all the fat. And, just with age, and I had 2 kids, I just needed a little touch up. So I did that. So those were all my surgeries. I did not have a BBL. I did not get...
And nothing on your face. You got a very pretty face.
No, thank you. Everything is natural. Teeth, I got my teeth done 8 years ago. They could be done again. So if anybody's watching this...
No, they look good.
They look good. I could use a little touch up. But my face is natural. Yeah. And that's it. So you got that exclusive.
So let me deal with something if I can. This is important for me to deal with this because a lot of people are trying to deal with situations in where what the person has is not achievable. So in other words, women look at Draya Michele and Delicious, who's also quite terrible. And they say, I want to be like her. This is a person that I can model myself after. For whatever reason, it doesn't even need to make any sense. I'd like to be like her and achieve this. Great. But you're trying to model yourself after something that is, in my honest opinion, pretty much a joke. Because how can you model yourself after what is not serious? It's just not. Like, there's nothing about Draya Michele that anybody can model after because she's had work done. Boob jobs, some butt work here, whatever. So you do all of that to do what? At the end, you have these situationships with these entertainers. You become 38, 2 kids by 2 different guys. You're in the industry probably not doing anything. You don't really have any valuable skills or anything that you can really contribute to something outside of looking good. And you're probably going to be able to do that for a few more years. Then where would that lead you? I'm not hating on her. I'm just being honest. Like, what would she do after that? I mean, it's not like she's business savvy like Kim Kardashian or Rihanna, because you can't go around, weaving and selling all your life. You would expect that at some point, let me not, participate in this sort of buffoonery. But this is not what they do. It's not. They don't do that. They do everything else but that. Okay? Everything else but that. And I just don't know what happens there. You get with these guys. Okay, they really don't take you, it seems, that serious. You can't keep anybody, and then you're dusty, like completely dusty, and then that's all. That's it. And everybody sits there like, hey, this is the person that we need to be really dealing with. And I'm thinking to myself, really? What happens here? I just don't know. I don't know. And it doesn't make sense. And you're gonna have a lot of ladies out there wanting to be like her. Like, I want to get a BBL, danger myself, danger my health, have babies by these guys who don't want to stay with me, be completely ridiculous, and pretty much do brand deals, and I don't know. I mean, not have any sort of competitive advantage. What competitive advantage does Draya Michele have over anything? I mean, at least Brittany Renner is just completely ridiculous. But Draya Michele, what does she do? I'm trying to figure out, what does she do? And for the women that want to be like her, I'm trying to make light of this. How do you catch up to something that you can never catch? Like, you have to go underneath the knife to do that. It's not going to help you get a man, because clearly that hasn't worked for her, or Amber Rose, because they can't keep anybody. So that doesn't work. Bernice Burgos, I mean, she's still whatever. None of those chicks can keep anybody or get anybody that will take them seriously. None of them. What is then the point? How do you make light of it? And this is who ladies want to be. And as guys are sitting back, like, judging the situation, guys are like, oh yeah, this is this is bad. Like, this is not to be taken seriously. And it's not. It is not. By far it is not. So guys, also, as you guys are men, right? How important is a BBL to you? I want you to think about this. Is it important that, you get these big, ridiculous booties in your life? Like, I really want to know. Is that very important? Like, that you get that? How often is that for you? Like, do you need that in your life? Do you want that? Is that significant? Do you wake up and say, I need somebody with a gigantic booty? Like, I just have to have this. Out of everything in life, when I wake up, this gigantic butt, it just needs to be there. Like, it doesn't matter if she can really read or not. As long as this ass is there, I need that in my life. I gotta have it. Do you say that? Do you ever think that? Is that what you actually believe by some small chance? Is that necessary for you to entertain that? I'm asking because I want to know. Because obviously these ladies keep, you know, doing this. So I want to know, is that what you need? Is that something that has to happen for you? She needs to have a gigantic ass, because obviously a lot of these ladies are like, yeah, like that's what you need to have. You need to have a gigantic butt. It needs to be, you know, like it needs to go down. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate for all you, subscribe to the bell. We're out.